what do you think? Does this look like us?
Yeah.
And that's about where we usually have it?
Yeah.
Does everything look normal? Why do I look so much taller?
I don't know.
Because I am not taller.
I know. That's so funny.
That's great.
Are you sitting closer to the...
I don't know. I didn't mean to grab your
Our
butt.
butts matched up.
I just wanted to see if our butts matched up.
I think that looks right.
Okay.
But you do look a little closer. Like... Yeah, see, then your head looks smaller when you go.
Hi.
You look really
I'm
tiny.
back. Hi.
Michelle's
Lord.
Smarter. She has a bigger head.
Exactly. Got bigger everything. My butt's bigger.
Oh, well, hey.
But you got the bigger boobs.
You have more property. You have bigger property.
Bigger property.
So you win.
Yes, but I have smaller house. Home. Living quarters.
Well, depends on what you consider living.
Just so you know.
Living quarters.
This is our We are podcasting from our temporary living quarters.
Yes.
My husband's all paranoid about... Do you guys hear Oso? He's mad because Caesar's laying on top of him.
Oh, boy.
Or next, I mean, he's not like crushing him. He's just...
leaning up against him. He's oblivious. He's like, what?
Well, that's Caesar. That is Caesar in a nutshell. Oblivious to... He just thinks he's giving love.
Sticking out.
Yeah. He fits the part now. He's the hillbilly Italian Greyhound boy. So hey guys, we are
we're here. Out
Leslie
in the sticks.
Came way out to the sticks with me. I'm so happy.
I couldn't wait. I was so excited.
There's something about having your person come be in your space that makes it feel more like home.
That's right.
So even once you're gone, I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
how stupid is that? Oh
no, it's not stupid. Well, I don't blame you. It's so weird because at first when you were moving out here, I was like, cool, awesome, like, and then I think it was the day you moved or the day after, I drove over by your old place, and I was just like, it's not this, and I started feeling like, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like all these emotions that I like just had not thought about. Now I'm gonna cry.
We're gonna be a fun podcast.
I know. But it was just weird because I was like, that's not your house anymore. Like, it's so strange to drive by and it doesn't look the same.
It doesn't. Have they done something?
No, it's just I don't, just little things. Just little things. Yeah, and just knowing you're not there, it's like, it's just weird.
There's not a bunch of dogs that would bark at you.
Yeah, I just all of a sudden felt the distance. Yes. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, it's not.
And I haven't felt it much because we've been so busy getting unburied with everything out here. And little bits at a time, it'll get to me. Like I was telling you earlier, like, I'm doing okay. Yeah. I'm not doing horrible. I'm not doing great. I'm okay. Yeah. And, but... God. Sometimes I'll just have this moment where, like, it really hits me how far I am from you and my girls. I miss my kids. Totally. And that would have happened anyway because they move out. They go away. Right. And,
but to have it all happen at one time.
All at once.
That's huge.
And
that's
then,
huge.
Yeah, I'm not in my home surroundings. I'm still got my dogs, though.
Crazy dogs.
Yay.
And it's beautiful out here. But driving here, it definitely I felt the distance. I felt like, an hour, no big deal. Yeah. But driving out here, I was like, it felt far. But I don't know if that's just because it's my first time.
Going home will probably seem faster.
Yes, exactly.
It does. But when I drove out to Nick and Kim's the other day to see Rebecca, it was like a peaceful hour. Nice. Because I went, Cornelius Pass was still open. Yeah. And you're not going to get to lay between us. Well, we won't growl at you, but it was like a peaceful drive. There's something about going through Portland, like having to be on 205 and that stressful. All those people. Yes. The drive between us is worse than the drive, even though it could be the same distance. Definitely. So it's just the traffic and stuff, but we will definitely, make this. Oh yeah, no, because it's not just the podcast. This is our, this is our friendship. No, and I love it out here. I mean, it's cool. Once I'm out here, it's beautiful. It's awesome. So I'll definitely be back. I kind of feel that way too. Like, I don't hate it out here. Like, I was thinking I might just feel really out of place. Right. But I actually, when I get up and I go outside and I look around and I see all that stuff, beautiful. It is. I mean, it is. It's really pretty and it's peaceful for the most part. I hear a lot of animal noises. Yeah. I hear owls hooting.
See bats at night, which is your favorite thing.
I do. I love seeing the bats. Yeah. And
there's some llamas over in another field.
Yeah, we're surrounded by all sorts of animals. Yeah. And not just our dogs.
Right.
So, yeah, it's not a bad place to be. No. And the surrounding communities, the people just seem friendlier.
Oh, totally.
Silly to say,
slower pace of life. People aren't in such a rush.
There's super cute coffee shop 9 miles away. No, I think Michael said 6.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm going to sneeze. Hopefully I don't.
Oh, I've got Kleenex.
I just have a tickle in my nose.
Oh, it's
hopefully
all that
pass.
Emotions that you were trying to stifle.
Emotions, I know, exactly.
Coming out your nose. You can see our lovely backdrop is our build out in the shop.
Michelle promised she would knit up or crochet some beautiful
Leslie suggested it, and I ignored her. Not sure
with all the time she has on her hands.
Came out of that deal. I know I've hardly been able to knit. By the time I get to the end of the day, I'm just so tired.
Oh, I'm sure. I can't imagine
because we've been moving so much stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like we can at least breathe now because we have. Like the cargo trailer was in the shop.
Yeah.
It was just awful. We had all our stuff was in the middle of the shop. We've since moved it, and so we're just in a holding pattern now.
Yeah. And doing stuff every day.
The space, what you see behind us up above is a loft, and Michael's going to put a couple windows in, and that's going to just expand our living space. Yeah. Like we'll have our couch up there, my glider, our big screen. So things will get
it'll
better.
Feel way more homey. It will. More spacious.
Because sitting in here, like if you're on a road trip, it's fine.
Oh, totally.
But it's really not very comfortable.
Yeah.
Like you can't just sit back and knit for an hour. Watching, I've done it, but I've suffered, okay?
Right. Well, and don't you feel like, I think I would feel this way, like, if I sat down to knit here, I'd feel like, what am I not doing that I need to get done?
Well, I haven't knit during the day at all. It's always been at the end of the day when I'm just exhausted.
Yeah.
And, but I'm going to get past that because I know this, and I know I've talked about it with other people. We've talked about it. Knitting is very therapeutic to us. Yeah. And so here I'm going through a stressful time, and then I'm not doing what I do to help with the stress.
Right.
And I just want to give the disclaimer, if anyone's thinking, I know there are far worse things that could be going on in my life. I don't mean to sound like, I have such a hard life.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah. It's a blessed life, but anytime you go through a major life change, and then you had several life changes all at once, it can feel like overwhelming, and just you have to adjust. There's an adjustment period and a grieving period and all that stuff, and then an embracing period where you grow to hopefully love it, and you will. So especially when Bob and I move out here, you'll be just fine.
Then there'll be no reason I wouldn't want to be here. Because Lori, you guys know Lori, she's 6 miles away.
Yeah.
Just over in Longview. Yeah. So, that's awesome. I went to her house the other day and did like 5 loads of laundry.
That's awesome.
That's what I did. And I'm house sitting for her next week.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I told her, I had told her and Carie both, and I was dead on serious. If you guys need a house sitter this summer, I'm your girl.
Yes.
And so they're going to be away for a few days, and so I'm going to go stay there.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm going to be in a real house.
Oh my gosh. Real plumbing.
A real toilet. A real kitchen.
Real shower.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm not going to want to come back. So they're going to have to kick me out.
The whole thing shakes.
I know, you guys. It's not like an
we're
earthquake.
Not shaking. There have been earthquakes though lately.
That's true. That's true. I hope everyone's okay.
Yes.
I grew up terrified of earthquakes because I grew up in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
I was always scared of earthquakes. And to this day, I'm still terrified of earthquakes.
Yeah. But so you get to go to Lori's next week.
I do. That's going to be great.
That'll be cool.
And then I can sit and knit all day if I want to.
And not feel bad.
Not feel bad at all.
So will you come back here, or will you take the dogs?
I'll take Oso, and then Michael can deal with the other two.
And are you watching her dogs?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only one day that's a problem when Michael's going down to OSU with Rebecca for the orientation.
Right.
So I think I'll just take Caesar and Oso Caesar and Nina over to her house because they just lay around.
Yeah.
So
and she has a beautiful backyard.
She does have a great backyard.
They could just play in there and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm totally looking forward to
That's awesome. Little vacay.
It's a total vacation.
Oh my gosh.
And they're going to have to go through the eviction process to get me out. That's right. And it's a long process, let me tell you. I think I'll be good for summer.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
She'll regret ever
allowing
you to stay there. She can't get rid of you.
Cost me a friend, but I'll be comfortable.
Hey, exactly. It's a beautiful home. So
it is a lovely home.
Yeah.
Right on the lake, or a couple blocks from the lake.
Yeah.
So
and civilization right around the corner.
Totally. Yeah. So now you know my plan. What are you up to? What's new with you guys?
My life seems so boring compared to yours. Oh my gosh.
I'm just so happy that you came out here.
I am too. It wouldn't have seemed right not to come see the place.
So now I can, okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Thanks.
I love it. It's beautiful. My problem is I just want to go sit out in a field all day and knit.
Well, I'd kind of had in my head that we would sit out in the chairs that we've sat out the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
In front of the RV. That would be another lovely view behind us.
Yeah.
We've got all this we're surrounded by all this beautiful stuff.
Here we are.
And, yeah, you see a piece of not even nice wood. It's like pressboard. I don't know what it is, but...
Well, you have a swing outside that we talked about.
Let's not talk about the swing.
I'll
start saying things.
It'll probably fall apart or something if we sat on it.
My husband has a lot of work to do here. A lot of work. And
does he get overwhelmed? Like, how does he deal with it? Does he? Okay.
Yeah, see, what we figured out is Michael is the big picture guy.
Okay.
So if it's like, because he has that vision.
Yes.
And I'm the detail person.
Yeah.
I don't get it when he talks about,
the future and what he wants to do.
Like, when we're looking at house plans for what we're going to do, it's just on a piece of paper.
Right.
I'm not seeing a picture of a room with furniture.
A 3D.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't even have to have the furniture, but the fact that I don't even see walls.
Right.
It's just...
How do you visualize that?
I don't visualize it, but I am the detail-oriented one.
Where's the closets? Is there enough storage space? Is there... What about the counter space?
When it gets down to, like, when we were putting stuff away and doing stuff, I'm the one that... I did it again, sorry. It's the table.
It's the trailer table shaken. Yeah.
I can organize the stuff.
Yes.
I don't get overwhelmed by that, whereas he does.
Okay.
But I get overwhelmed seeing like the whole thing just like, oh my God, what are we going to do?
We have so much ahead of us to do. Yeah.
I don't know where to start. But when it's down to dealing with individual type things, I can do that.
Interesting. So you guys are a good pair then.
I guess. I mean,
That's good. You wouldn't want 2 of the same kind.
I guess not. Yeah. Although, I mean, whatever. Because if you're both the same way, you don't really care about the other one.
That's true.
That's true. If you're not into details, then I don't know how you'd live.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know how I would be. Because I don't know. It's like, it's overwhelming to think of all that you guys have to do to get this place.
Thanks.
No, but at the same time, it's like exciting.
Yeah.
And it's like if you can just break it down into the tiny little steps and not look at the huge picture and just go, okay, what's next? Then that helps, And
just whatever, you just have to be adaptable.
Exactly. And flexible.
And that's not something that I've always been.
Yeah.
But
you're learning.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I got my real injury. See,
ouch. Did you get a tetanus shot and everything?
I've had a tetanus in the last however many years, so I'm thankful about that. Safe. But one of our storage bins got me.
Oh, man.
I've bled for this place.
Yeah. Your blood has been shed on this property.
That's right. Probably the first of many cuts and bruises and things that are coming.
For sure. Wow.
Anyway, so I guess we'll do a little bit of knitting talks so that people don't say, hey, you are the naughty nitwits. Why are you just talking about naughty? We haven't even talked about naughty stuff yet.
We haven't. Is there naughty stuff?
I can't think of naughty
potty stuff. We have to be careful about going potty in your trailer.
That's a thing.
Stuff, yeah.
So we don't have full hookups, and so my husband bought one of those portable tanks. So
crap tanks.
A crap tank or a gray water tank.
Right.
And so he empties the RV tanks and he has to haul them. The black tank he has to haul up to the septic, and the gray one he just takes out to a field. But it's like a daily thing for him.
Yeah, daily chore.
But this was his idea.
That's right. He gets to do it.
I'm not going to feel guilty.
That's right.
Except I do. I mean, I try to use the water and stuff sparingly.
Yes, you're being responsible and being nice.
I mean, you have to live. You gotta wash your hands multiple times a day.
That's right.
I mean, because it's so dirty
here.
Yeah,
well, dusty, and you want to feel clean. Yeah.
And Carie was so right. I'm glad I stored my yarn out there.
Yeah.
And I think I even have more that I'm going to take out there because I envision...
Get ready, Carie.
You're next on my list.
She's coming to you.
Exactly. I did not envision... I envisioned having a lot more space in here.
Yeah.
To have all my stuff.
Right.
It's
in the trailer, you mean?
In the trailer.
Okay.
We don't have that.
Because we're in the trailer in the shop.
We are.
So you mean in the trailer, not in the shop?
Right. Yeah, there's lots of space in the shop.
Yes.
But here's the problem in the shop. And Carie saw this from the beginning, whereas I didn't because I don't go outside much.
Yeah.
There's bugs.
Oh, true.
In the shop. Like, I go out there and I see, I don't even care about the flies, but I see little crawly things.
Oh, yeah.
And I know they're headed for my yarn.
Oh, totally. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and so I'm sorry, those of you that love animals and stuff. I love animals, but I'm stepping on
those
them.
Are creatures. Those are insects. Those are
bugs. I am
bugs.
killing all the bugs that I can.
Yes.
Because I don't want them in my stuff.
Oh, for sure.
So, I'm definitely thinking... Get anything that if it can't
has
be
value
in here,
exactly.
It needs to go there, and then when I need it, I'll just
go to Carie's.
Mm-hmm. So I guess I could store some stuff at Lori's too. Be closer.
She won't know because you're going to be over
there. I could sneak
it
in while she's gone and just take over a room.
That's right. She'll never know.
She'll never.
Although I think Lori would know. She's one of those that she would
definitely know.
She would notice if something was.
And she'd say it was fine.
She would.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyhow, so
they're sweet like that.
You should. Well, okay. Aiding us in our podcasting today is this box. I have to. Well, can you? It's Shyla.
Yes.
And it's TC Creations.
TS Creations and Treasures, and she has an Etsy shop.
Yep.
TS Creations Treasures. So Shyla.
We'll link
the owner and artist.
And Shyla is her own person.
Yeah,
but she's also...
Aren't we all known by our mother?
Yeah, by something.
Our mother's daughter.
So she is Darlene, Bags by Awesome Granny.
Her daughter.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, she sent us these yarn... It's like an alternative to a yarn bowl. It's a wood box, and I will pop some pictures in.
Yep.
I was going to physically show it, but it's the perfect stand because we're just out of sorts here with everything. It took us so long to
find the mic.
Oh my god.
And the mic doesn't have the fuzzy thing on it, so we hope our sound is okay.
Yeah, we lost the fuzzy thing. Yeah. It's in the trunk of my car somewhere. But
we needed something. Usually we use books or something, or we use
anything,
or we use the blocking mats.
Yeah,
we use those,
packed away.
And so we had nothing else to stack the phone on, so we were like, "Oh my gosh, Shyla's box!
This box is the perfect height,
and it has yarn in it."
Yeah, I hope I took the yarn out because I wanted to show it.
Oh, hopefully
I did.
You did. Okay, okay, good. But so she was using it for multiple purposes.
Is definitely multi-purpose coming to the aid right now. And we have the big light thing, but I didn't want to haul that in here.
I think our lighting's fine.
I mean, it seems better than it's.
I think our standards have lowered drastically.
Our standards have lowered, and our lighting has improved. I mean, we're not in a little area like this now.
No, it's perfect.
We're in a little area that's got better lighting.
That's right. That's right.
So anyway, thank you, Shyla.
Shop. Yeah,
and
thank you so much. And Michelle's has a cute whale engraved in it, and mine has a beautiful butterfly engraved in it. And so
are they engraved?
Not engraved. I don't know. What am I saying?
Cut out.
Cut out. Yes.
Laser cut.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not engraved.
I mean, I don't like to correct you on things.
No, but you're right.
I mean,
thank you. Thank you. I don't want people thinking
because then they're going to go to our shop and go, well, where's all the engraved stuff? Well, they said
that would be misleading.
That would be us.
That would be us. Yes, always misleading people,
lying to you. I did that with something the other day. Where was I? Oh, it was when I went into. So we went to Astoria yesterday, 2 days ago.
Okay.
It's like 45 minutes from here, which is awesome.
Yeah, going to the beach.
Be that close to the ocean.
Heck yeah.
I didn't actually see the ocean while we were there, but I guess I kind of did. There's that channel there, though.
Okay.
Where fishing boats, and so I think that's more of what I saw.
You have lots of time.
We've got lots of time.
Now that you live here. Yes.
But the first thing I did when we pulled into the Astoria area was mention to Michael, hey, there's a yarn shop here.
Perfect.
Candy Skein. Nice. I knew when I saw that they moved to Oregon. I think she said they're from San Diego, and that's actually what I was lying about. Because I follow them on Instagram, and I've bought a skein or two of their yarn in the mail.
Yeah.
And so when I got in there, I was just kind of saying, oh, where did you guys move from? We come from Colorado. And she's like, San Diego. I'm like, oh,
same thing.
I just make stuff up frequently.
Yes,
and act like I know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Doesn't everyone do that, really?
As long as you're confident about what you think,
that's exactly right.
People will buy it.
Yeah. So they say they're from San Diego. I think they're from Colorado, but
who knows?
Anyhow, it's a cute shop. They have a knit night that I'm going to try to go to because that would be fun.
Yes,
I mean.
So are you okay driving that far at night?
No, I'm going to do it
during the summer when it's light out.
Yes, okay. Because there's no light fixtures on the road between here and there.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and no, I definitely don't see. Even when I was younger, when I was a police officer working at night, even then I didn't see that great at night.
Yeah.
I really had to know the area.
Yeah.
And I just don't have great vision. And
I'm that way too, though. I don't like driving pitch black. Like, I mean, if it's a highway, it's fine.
Right, if there's lights.
Country roads, dark at night.
And then you've got that whole deer thing.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. I don't want to hear you have antelope, don't you? So it could be antelope. You could
buffalo.
Buffalo. Yeah, she had buffalo. Sorry. She thought she had buffalo.
There are buffalo there. Okay. It just didn't happen to be a buffalo.
Okay, that's right.
It was a llama. Common mistake.
Yeah, they look pretty much the same.
They're both on 4 legs.
They're furry.
I don't see well far away. And I need glasses to see close up. I have a very small window of what I can actually see and make out without some sort of... and there's no glasses. There's no prescription that I can get that really aids with my distance.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it just sucks.
Yeah.
And no, it could be a lot worse. I can get the idea of what's out there.
Yeah, totally. You can make out a figure or something.
For the most part. And it was an animal.
I remember when we first moved to our house that we're in now, I remember we were out on our deck at night and it was pitch black and I saw these dark figures in the field and I was like freaking out. I was like, what the heck is that? Like people crouched down in the field? Like what is
Stalking me.
Stalking us. And it dawned on me it's the cows out in the field, sleeping
what do they
at
do
night.
Out there at night. Oh, they just sleep out there?
Yeah, they'll just sit out there. But it was just so weird to see these black, like big figures out in the field.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck is that?
Definitely not something you were used to.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's crazy. Crazy weird. But anyway,
so what did you get? A little something. Yes. Well, this was really exciting because, trunk shows are fun.
Yes.
And they were having a trunk show from Greenwood.
Yes.
Whom I've never heard of.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd gotten stuff from them before. The label for some reason, maybe I've seen them at a fiber festival or something.
Maybe. They just didn't seem familiar to me.
Okay.
But
the label just
I could have 6 skeins.
You probably
Who knows?
do.
I don't know. But I loved this mini set.
And they're sparkly.
They're sparkly. Yes, exactly.
Those look like some fat sets.
Fat?
Well, I mean, meaning like lots of yardage.
Like cool?
Yes, fat, cool.
I didn't know if we were using some of our cool terminology that we learned.
It's fat all around, whatever way you can look at it. It just looks like a lot of yardage.
That's sick. Yeah. It's over a skein. It's okay. It's about a skein.
438 yards. Yeah, so yeah.
I just love them. Yeah. Those colors are just awesome.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful.
And so I bought the pattern. I was going to put it in here, but I have to grab my laptop.
Oh, yes.
I don't remember what it's called. Sorry, Oso. I put these on here earlier thinking I'm going to be so organized.
Well.
And then I'm not.
Yeah. When are we ever?
No. We have grand illusions.
I was telling Michelle that one of the best things about being out here is whenever Bob and I would go camping, we always have to get certain foods. Like we have to have donuts, stuff we normally don't eat, but it's like when you're camping, you have to have it. So I get here and Michelle's got cookies and I see she has donuts on her counter.
Oh my God.
It's the best thing about being out here. Camp food.
I have totally been, and I am the last person that should be doing this because I need to be losing weight, not gaining weight, but food has been like my comfort.
Totally. Well, if you're not knitting, what else?
Food and beer.
Yeah.
When we were driving back from Astoria yesterday, we decided, for whatever reason, to stop at the Franz outlet.
Oh,
that's where the cookies and donuts came from.
Yeah,
and it was their normal thing was 3 packages of cookies for however much, cheap.
Oh, yeah, really cheap. Yeah.
But so we grabbed 3 different ones, and then the lady says, "Well, you have to grab a 4th because today it's 4 for I'm like, oh darn." So,
I love it.
Yeah, we ate cookies on the way home from Astoria.
That was dinner, yeah.
Pretty much. It's not pretty. We're definitely not being healthy right now, but
no, I just love camping because I feel like it's all that
an
kind of
excuse to eat.
Well, it's that fast stuff. Like you don't feel like cooking a huge meal when you're camping. You just want to enjoy yourself, relax,
and you have nowhere to do your dishes really because the sink. It just. I don't know. I will find a way to live to where we're not eating like this all the time.
Yes, you will. You'll adjust. Yeah.
Not there yet.
Yeah. But you're making it work.
I need to find. Let's see. Is it this one? Okay. So I really wanted to find something to use these for right away.
Mm-hmm. That's really pretty.
Yeah, it's by Caitlin Hunter. Birds and Ships.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Is it a cowl? It's a cowl,
It's a cowl, and I'd like to find a way to show you guys.
Is Carie going to make that or somebody? I don't know.
I don't know, but
I've seen it somewhere.
I don't know if this is going to work. I've never tried to show my laptop, but isn't that cute?
Very cute.
The tassel at the bottom got me. I just thought it was
like
cute.
it or you don't?
Yes,
okay.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
And so I don't know if I'll just do stripes or if I'll fade them. I'm kind of thinking fading.
Fading would be really
pretty. They kind of seem like colors that would just fade, and that pattern just seems like one that would work really well.
Are you going to add mohair to it?
I hadn't planned on it.
Okay, because I'm just looking at it going, oh, it'd be so squishy and
boy. Well, okay, I'm thinking it's sparkle.
Right, you've already got the sparkle. You've got multiple colors.
Do we need to be hairy too?
How many more weird things? That's really pretty. I might have to copy you on that one because I love cowls. I love how they just stay on, and
I like cowls too because you can wear them not when it's like 90 or 80 or 75, but. You get down to like 65, you can
Which
wear
it was
one.
61 on the way here. I was like, what the heck is wrong with our winter or summer? It's supposed to be summer.
What's wrong with
and it was raining. I had to turn on my windshield wipers. I was like, what the heck? It's just so weird.
Actually bought a dress. A really cute summer dress that I was going to wear today so that I could be something other than, dirty.
Nice.
I'm not dirty. I did shower.
Well, you're not smelly, so that's good. You can be dirty but not smelly.
Okay, good.
So that's good.
But, yeah, it's like a summer dress. And so I wasn't, this morning when I was getting ready, I was like, it's like, I actually thought I was going to be wearing my turtle dove because it was cool this morning.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was silly. I was wearing my jean jacket over this like dress. I was like, oh, I'm going to be way too hot. I shouldn't even wear it. And then on the way here, I was like, I'm glad I brought it. And Bob didn't bring a coat or anything. And so my husband's here with Michael. So,
and we don't even have a fan on.
I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because I thought about that. I thought, well, if we have to have the fan on in there, it's going to be really loud.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's perfectly comfortable.
Yeah. That's fine.
So, anyhow, I got those. That's
beautiful.
Love them. And then...
So, what other yarns do they sell there? Like, what brand? Like,
well, yeah, so Candy Skein does dye yarn.
Okay.
And so they have a lot of that. But I was happy to see that they had, like... Now, I meant to take a bunch of pictures, and I didn't. But I remember seeing Oink Pigments. I think is the name of that dyer. Okay. And now I can't remember the other ones. But they do have a few different indie dyers, which, we love to see.
That's awesome,
That makes me really happy. And
that's great.
They have enamel pins that the gal that owns it, her husband, and I don't know names because I just don't know, but... Her husband designs these.
Oh, wow.
And then they have them done. But I just thought this guy was so cute.
It's like a dragon?
It's a dragon knitting.
Oh, cute.
So I'm going to try to get it out of the plastic because then you'll see it better.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
And I just sent the backs flying, but we'll find it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That is so cute.
I love that.
Wow, so he designs those?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
They have several cute ones. This was my favorite. So.
Yeah, that's really cute. Fun.
Yeah.
That's so cool that you at least have a knit shop that's within like a nice, not even a whole day trip. I mean, it would just be a couple hours.
And you know, there's one like in the Longview, Kelso area. I don't know exactly. I don't even know where, but that Lori goes to, like La Favorites or something.
Oh, okay.
So that's on my list of places I need to go.
And
check
that'd be
out.
Even closer.
That'd be really close.
Really close. Yeah.
But she doesn't carry indie yarns.
Oh. Okay.
And so I'm not knocking. I'm not judging. It's just my personal taste is that I like places that have a lot of indie yarn.
Well, or at least a good mix of indie and
Yeah.
What do you call it?
I don't even know. Commercial? It's not really commercial, is it? I don't know. We don't know.
I don't know.
Imagine that. Us not knowing the word to describe something.
Just go figure.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Exactly.
If anything, it's gotten worse.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Good. So that was fun.
Good. So.
I mean, there's more stuff that we can talk about.
No, I know. I feel like, oh my gosh, so much stuff. Okay. So is that your community service? Or
I have more.
You have more? Okay.
Do we want to just do that right off the bat?
We could.
Oh, let's do it.
Because
you know what? We're going to totally change it up.
We are. Yeah. This is all new podcast.
It's a whole new podcast.
Rename ourselves.
Yeah. Though we're still the Naughty Nitwits because we don't want to have to change anything.
No, that'd be too difficult.
So if you're offended by the F-bomb, don't look.
Oh,
but
yes.
I loved this pin from Punky Pins. And I don't know if you can read it very well on here.
Sparkle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see that? It made me laugh. It looks... I actually can't read it right now, and I don't remember what it says. I could put my glasses on.
Looks like you're
Okay, looks
effed.
like you're effed.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that I felt like that described my situation.
Right.
But it was worth a little chuckle.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cute.
Oh, that's funny.
How about you? You show something now.
Well, I haven't done a ton of community service, but Heather from So Happy Jane. I love her yarn. I had bought a skein of hers. I can't remember what Fiber Festival it was.
Yeah, it was at the Gorge one.
The Gorge one, yeah.
That they're not going to do anymore.
They're not doing anymore, which makes me sad.
She is so sweet.
So Happy Jane?
Yeah.
She is. She's amazing. So her
name's not Jane, though.
No. It's Heather.
You said.
Yes, yeah. Heather. So I had decided that I wanted to do a Birds of a Feather, which I think I'm pretty much sold on.
Okay, good, because you've talked about doing one for a while. Change.
I know, and I've started one. And
you have, yes, you have.
But I had seen another podcaster, and I can't remember her name right now. She had done one with colors that were pretty close to each other. So the mohair and the main color. And I was like, that's what I want. Hers were all blues, and it was beautiful. And I was like, okay, I want something that looks very similar. So I'd seen this in my stash.
The mohair?
Yes, the mohair. But I thought
Did you just have it in your hand?
Yes, but I had another one, and I was deciding which one to do. But I think
they're different?
Yeah, they're different colors. One's a little bit darker wine color.
Could it be in here?
I don't think so. Okay. I think I just left it at home.
Okay.
Which is fine. So I had this mohair. This is from, oh my gosh, where? Fidalgo.
That's the one you got when we went up to Washington, right?
Yes. And I love it because it's a lot of yardage. 495 yards.
Yeah.
It's almost 500 yards. So I have this one by them, and then I have a little bit darker wine color. So I'm deciding which one to do. And then I had one skein of Decadence from So Happy Jane.
That color is so gorgeous.
It is so beautiful. So I'd gone to her shop online, but she didn't have any. So I messaged her, and I was like, is there any way you can dye me up another skein of Decadence? Because I want to do a Birds of a Feather. And she was so sweet. And she was like, of course. And so she did it for me. So,
I dye yarn. That's what I do.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's just such a gorgeous color. I love it. And I think it matches well enough. It's going to be perfectly fine. I mean, if you guys saw it.
Are you going to do the thing where you
alternate skeins for the Birds of a Feather?
Or are you just going to do different sections with different?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Okay.
I don't know. So I'm just deciding which mohair to go with. This one or the one that's a little bit more wine color. I might do the wine color one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But then you know how I am. It's like once I get some skeins, more than one skein of the same color, I'm like, oh, what kind of sweater can I do? But I don't think it'd be enough to do.
I don't think so.
She could dye me up another skein.
She totally could.
Because I was thinking, it'd be beautiful. I can't remember what that sweater is that everybody's doing.
There's a lot of beautiful ones that everyone's doing.
They mix it with mohair. It's fingering weight.
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, so I don't know. I will probably do a Birds of a Feather.
Okay. But we will see.
Remains to be
She's
seen.
not totally committing to that,
not 100%
so you can't come back on her. And,
that's right. And say, where is your Birds of a Feather?
No guarantee.
But then when I see yours, I'm like, heck yes, I'm doing a Birds of a Feather. So
mine's packed away in a box.
Yeah. So I probably will.
Yeah.
You could have loaned me all of your shawls while you're here.
You can. You can take them home. I'm fine with that.
Wear them all.
I pulled out a couple because, like I said, in the evenings and stuff, it's chilly enough to wear one. So that's been a plus.
Yes, heck yeah. What
other community service have I done, you ask?
Yes.
Well, I got my Row 1 minis. I love this subscription.
That's so cool.
I know I've mentioned it before, but now that I'm actually using them in something, it makes it even more fun than just accumulating them.
Definitely.
So once a month, she gets an independent dyer, and then you get 10 different minis from that. This
wine colored one is gorgeous.
See, I hadn't opened it yet because I wanted to keep them all together, and now I feel bad opening it with the mic there. Excuse me, but let's just rip into it. Plus, I kind of want to keep them together. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I could just read the label, but they all go so good together.
They do,
and
you could even do a fade with that, possibly.
Isn't that's so gorgeous?
I love that.
And this color, oh man,
it's Earl Grey fiber.
Earl Grey fiber.
Mum's the word.
And I like how this feels. This is nice.
It is.
I know I've seen them at maybe Starlight or something, but I don't think I've bought any of their stuff before.
I don't think I have either.
Look at that.
Oh, you know what I do? Yes, I have a skein of Earl Grey fiber.
Do you?
I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have not used it yet.
All right. I knew it was familiar. And
yes.
That one.
That's beautiful.
They're all really, I love that one.
Oh, yes. It's a perfect fall, and those two go well together. Yeah.
So that mill wrap.
And this is, oh my gosh.
I love that.
That's beautiful.
That is just an awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Awesome color.
I need to do that.
It's really fun.
I should do
It's
that.
fun. Once a month, you get just this fun. You never get tired of it because they're different dyers and different colors.
Yeah.
And your first month off, and this is not like a special Naughty Knitwits thing. This is just Hello 20. You get 20% off your first month.
Nice.
So if you wanted to try it, use that code and get 20% off. It's I think it's 30 or 32. I don't quote me, but it includes shipping.
Nice.
U.S. shipping, and you have to pay extra if you want out of, of course. But I don't know. I just think, and I put mine on hold for a while because I just felt like I've got
You're getting too many minis. Yeah.
And then I started up again. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And this was this my first
package out here?
I think my pin was my first package, my first good mail that came.
Happy mail.
I think this was my second, but yeah, and I knew it was coming, and
we're tracking it.
I get the emails, and I was just like, oh, I can't wait to get something fun there, and this did not.
Where do you get your mail at? So do you have a mailbox down there?
There's a mailbox down at the end of the drive.
Okay.
Michael's going to put a big one in.
Nice.
Because otherwise, a lot of times they have to come up.
Oh, right.
We don't want them coming
with
up.
you, I'm sure that.
It's going to happen a little more often. Yeah, we got this big, huge box of. It on the site it says "Who gives a crap?"
Oh, nice.
And it's that toilet paper.
Oh,
nice. It's bamboo, whatever, and they donate half their proceeds to countries to get them toilets.
Oh, cool.
Because a lot of places don't have.
Yeah.
I mean, here I am complaining that I have to have an RV toilet, and there's people that don't even have toilets.
That's true. It's true.
But this toilet paper is supposed to be good for
the environment and septic systems.
For septic systems and RVs and stuff. It comes apart.
Disintegrates.
Yeah. And that's important.
That is good. You want to break down.
Michael watched so many YouTube videos about RV toilets and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, just everything. I mean, because, there are those people on YouTube that educate you.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And what do they call it? The poo dam. I think they referred to something about how if you don't use toilet paper that disintegrates, or if you use way too much of it, which I am guilty of. I'm a heavy toilet paper user. Yes,
like a clean air,
I like a lot of toilet paper. But anyway, it just clogs up, and then it's got to go out that little hole, and it basically becomes a dam.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So anyway, this one had been reviewed by some. So there's been a lot of different toilet papers got reviewed, but we knew we needed to find one that was
definitely biodegradable. For sure.
I like this, but anyway, it's always fun to get a big box that says "Who gives a crap."
Heck yeah!
Like I would like all my packages to come in a box that says "Who gives a crap."
That's right.
Doesn't all have to have toilet paper in it.
That's right. It can have whatever.
But yeah, that was fun.
Those are pretty. Yeah. Very fun. Very fun.
Oh, but anyway, so the mill wrap. Remember, I started it.
Yes.
And then ripped it all out last episode.
Which people had so many good suggestions.
I know. I wish you guys...
You guys need to tell us that beforehand. I know. Somehow read our minds.
Wouldn't it be nice if somehow, while we're doing this, people could tell...
Well, you can do the live.
The live thing. Yeah, we're not doing that. But could you imagine us trying to... We'd be so distracted.
I'd be continually reading the comments and responding to things. We'd be so off track all the time. 5 hours
of us trying to figure out what we're talking about.
Yes.
I loved how I had these colors. Because I started with these and I loved them. Well, so
it's beautiful.
When I started my new one, I'm just going to jump to that right now.
Yeah, go for it. Where is it?
Oh. It's over here.
Okay. It's in your Namaste box.
Yes. We showed these last time, but I sure love it. Are you still loving yours? Or you
haven't looked at it in 2 weeks?
What?
I know.
Oh
it's so bad.
My gosh! I love mine.
I think if I was in a trailer, I'd probably love it more too.
Because pretty much when you're in a trailer, anything.
I don't know.
This one I started with this gray color, which I really like.
Nice.
But then this next one, okay, this is a color that I don't like. Okay. So, I mean, honestly, I don't even know who.
You just not like them together, or you just don't like it, period?
When I saw these colors, they're just not colors that I like.
Okay.
But I thought, go outside your comfort zone.
Right.
Stick some in there that make you a little uncomfortable, because I was wanting more of the contrast, so dark, light.
Does it really make you feel uncomfortable?
Yes! I'm not kidding. I look at this and I'm just like, oh. And it's that color.
So funny.
It is that one right there. I just
so
don't like it. What I'm hoping is,
The more you do.
The more I do, it will not be 1/4 of it. It's just going to be a small piece
or it's going to make you want to rip the whole thing out.
I do not want to rip this whole thing out again. But when I was saying that I'd like to keep these together, because I just have a bunch of minis in my non-mistaking. And I'm just trying to kind of grab them without giving it too much thought, but giving it a little thought, you know. Mm-hmm. But I like how what I thought would be fun. And it's too late right now.
Well, it's never too late.
It's never too late to have another.
Rip it out again.
This time I could leave it as a sock blank, like
there
people
you go.
said.
Exactly.
Oh God. Because I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun with my row 1 subscription to just keep all the dyers together?
That would be really pretty.
As I do it.
That would be really pretty.
So you know what I need to check? I think at least most of these may have been the same dyer. And it's not that I don't like her yarn.
Oh, I like that first color you grabbed.
Did you? Gosh. That was
that's so pretty.
That was one of the Bohemian. And you know,
I don't even know how you pronounce that. What is it? IB Knittin'?
Oh, that's the person. Okay, you guys, the glasses are coming on. It's that time of the podcast where Michelle puts her glasses on. It's so amazing, the difference.
I would hope so. If it wasn't much of a difference, that'd be scary.
I'm trying to just leave them on.
It's so pretty.
Remember how we used to do these swaps and stuff? So I think what you're seeing there, is that what you're seeing there?
Yeah.
That's their Ravelry. Yes, exactly.
So it's Sparkle, Fairy, and Mermaid.
So that was one of the things that we did.
Where you sent in a picture and she did. I just think it's really pretty.
It is really pretty. So I could, but you know, it's the way she dyes, it's kind of interesting. And I could show it on my hat. So we'll come, and I might look at this one. I love that one.
That's really pretty too. Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. So, okay. Is this duck wool? That's a really pretty one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how many different ones I have in here by different dyers. Machete.
Yeah, Machete Shop.
Yeah, and so
yeah.
I don't. And Wobble Gobble. That's another one of the Bohemian.
That's Knitwits.
Oh,
Sparkle Fairy and Mermaid Swap.
Okay, that was mine.
That's so pretty.
I have such good taste.
You do. It's beautiful.
Machete. So I don't know. I'd have to
separate them out.
And then what do I do about this? I guess these would just be.
What was that?
It's your needles. Did that do that right when you were doing your hair?
No, it just sounded like a weird creature.
Trailer noises. Yeah, exactly. Animal is at the door,
trying to get us. No,
I just don't love how this looks. Whereas when this one was started, I really liked how it looked.
Yeah.
But if I were to, could I just start now, just trying to keep
start adding colors that
like keeping the dyers together, like the idea, and just say, well, this one part wasn't part of that plan.
Yeah. Or will that be at the top or the bottom?
I think it's the top front. And I don't know how it lays. I don't know anything. I really don't understand this pattern at all.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it in depth to know what it
you knit the front for quite a while, then you do something with the sides, and then you come up and do the back. Okay. So yeah, I don't really get it, but I mean, I guess it's okay. It kind of lightens it up. If you're just seeing it from a distance,
I think I like the color personally, but I think you're seeing it with the dark gray and then all of a sudden this light color. Maybe that's the
But I like contrast.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I picked it, because I wanted some light contrast. I just don't like, you know what it is? I don't like pastel-y colors, I think. Yeah. It'll get better.
But it does match, well, that orange down below it and stuff.
I think these all had to be from the same
dyer.
Yeah, because they go really well together.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just not rip it out.
Just keep going.
Try to find.
I mean, don't let one color throw you off. Okay. On the whole entire thing.
I know, because it's going to take a lot of minis. Picture.
It is going to take a lot of minis, and there's going to be some minis that are probably not going to be your favorites.
But you use them anyway, right?
But you use them
because they do. Because no, I'm not picking on anyone. I won't even show whose this is. But I don't love that.
Yeah.
But in the big scheme of things, it would be okay.
And if it's next to another color that accents it well, or, you might then appreciate it more,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't think I'm going to rip this out.
Yeah.
I don't want to rip it out again. I've hardly made any progress on it. But I did put it on my Diacraft needles, because I was using these on my soft tea.
Okay.
But I got to the point in my soft tea where I'm splitting the front and back. And I thought, I'm going to steal it because it's the same size.
Yeah. I need to buy some. I need to try them.
I should let you try.
Yeah, but you wouldn't let me take them. I'm a little further. No. I'm a little further away now. So.
Yeah, I can't just swing by and get them.
That's right.
Anyway, so I just combined community service with a whip.
That's okay.
But, yeah,
that's all right. That's cool.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna like that. Hopefully.
Eventually.
Yeah. Once you have time to actually knit on it. That's a great idea that I put all your minis in your box.
Oh, it's fabulous. Yeah, because then you can see them good.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when they're in a bag, it's hard to see them.
And or a big basket, sometimes. Yeah.
And this has been a handy thing to have because it can sit on the floor next to me.
Yep.
And I don't have to, it doesn't like fall over. And
you need to utilize it more.
You need to utilize your box. Girl.
I do. Well, Michelle's been moving and we, I think I said last podcast, we just put all new windows in our house. So that was a big, huge pain in the butt. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So like our living room window is a huge window and our house sits kind of high up off the ground. So it took like 4 men, Bob, my brother, my mom's husband, and then me, so not 4 men, 3.5 men, to lift this huge window.
Wait, you don't count yourself as just a half a man?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay, because let's just get that straight.
Right? That's right. But it took 4 of us to lift it in, and then so we decided to dry fit it. So before we put all the silicone up, we decided to lift it up to see if it fits well. It didn't, so we had to take it all the way back down again. Bob had to get out his saw or whatever tool to make the opening bigger. Because we'd measured, this window was supposed to fit perfectly, but nothing is perfectly square. And so he had to do that like 2 or 3 times. And then we dry fit it again, lift it all the way up, put it in. Nope, doesn't fit. We can't cram it in. Nope, not going to work. Lift it back down again. He'd have to saw some more. It was an absolute pain. And we still have a slider to replace. But so then after that, we decided to pay someone to do a deck because when we first bought our house, it had a humongous deck that wrapped all the way around the house, but it was completely rotted so bad that you could fall through it, And
that's never a good thing.
It was bad. So we had ripped it out, but didn't have the funds to build a huge new deck 5 years ago when we bought the place. So we just decided to build some stairs off the front door and later we'd attack, a deck. So anyway, we got a bid. It was a good deal. So we had a guy come out and build the deck. And so, I don't even know why I'm talking about this. But anyway, so it's amazing. He finally finished.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, he finally finished last week. So we've been living on our deck. It's so weird.
Next episode, we should podcast on the deck.
So it has a roof. So it's like really? Extra space.
It has a roof?
Yeah, it has a roof. We had a roof put on it.
I can't help it. I took them off.
It's a metal roof. And so we've got lawn chairs out there. We've got the fire pit out there.
Oh, nice.
So we've been sitting out there. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we spent almost the whole entire day on the deck. Bob and I just kept going in to go to the bathroom, refilling our tea or coffee or whatever drink. I'd bring my knitting out.
What was Bob doing?
He came back out. He would sit on the deck too. He'd watch podcasts or whatever, YouTube or. So he'd sit out there. I'd sit out there.
Knitting.
No, he hasn't taken up knitting yet. But it was just so nice. So I think the Namaste box, maybe this is why I'm going back to
how
this. It all ties together. I'm thinking the Namaste box would be great because I could put it out on the deck.
Yes. Don't leave it out overnight.
Well, I could.
Because it's covered, yes.
Yes. But, you'd still get some moisture, probably. But it'd be a good thing to have, my scissors and stuff like that. Because I did yesterday.
And they stick to the lid.
Exactly. Because yesterday I was out there and I remembered I had to go get my scissors. So it would save me from getting off my butt.
A trip. Yes.
And having to go in the house and get scissors.
It lets you be lazier.
It lets me be lazier. Exactly.
Perfect accessory in our life.
It's all about just sitting and relaxing. Yes.
Exactly. No, I think podcasting out on your deck would be perfect.
Yeah.
It won't shake like this.
No, hopefully not. Hopefully not. But yeah, no, it's weird. And it's funny, we weren't going to do a roof, and then the guy was like, well, it would only cost this much more to do a roof. And
that's awesome.
I was like, oh my gosh, it turns it from just a summertime place to sit out and roast and get hot to a all year round we can use it. So
and so when have you had your fire going yet?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does the smoke?
It's a gas.
Oh, ours yes.
Yeah,
okay,
propane,
perfect.
Propane, whatever.
Yeah.
Propane, gas.
It is propane.
Propane, yes. So yeah, it's totally fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's nice.
Can't wait to come over.
I know. I love it. I'm so glad we did it.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of work.
Yes.
So
she feels my pain.
Just slightly. And then we had to paint all the trim on our house.
That sucks.
We had to repaint all the trim.
Painting trim is a pain.
Oh my gosh. Well, and the back of our house is so high up that we had to put Bob's extension ladder. So you were so high up to paint the trim, it was scary. So I'd hold the ladder while he climbed up, and then I tried offering. He was like, no, I'll do it. I'm like, thank you.
It's so funny. Michael was hanging some lights in the storage area that we made. Yeah. And so I was trying to hold the lights, but I'm short, and so being on this ladder, I could still barely. I mean, it wasn't a tall ladder; it was a short ladder, and we could have come out and got a real ladder, but I don't want to. So I'm standing on the very top of the step stool that's not supposed to be a step. Yeah. And it wasn't even that high off the ground, but just that feeling of being up there with nothing around you. It's scary.
I know. And the times I would climb up, the ladder would shake a little bit, and Bob's like, I got it. I'm like, I know you do, but I still don't feel
mentally
secure.
It's funny
it's scary being up that high. But thank God all the trim is painted. It's done. So, but it's just, Bob took this whole week off, and it's just, but every day we've been busy, like painting trim or... painting trim.
Painting trim. Well, that can take a lot of time. That's what sucks about it. It's so time consuming.
Well, and we've already painted the house, so I feel like we painted again.
Doubling your efforts.
In 5 years.
Oh yeah,
that we've lived there, so it's crazy. But at least it's done. So and the windows are done. But now we have to do all the trim work inside of the house because we had to rip out all the trim work inside of the house because it was all rotted.
Oh no!
So we have to replace all the trim work on all the windows inside.
Are you doing that?
We're doing that. Okay. Yes. So we're going to tackle one window at a time.
Oh jeez.
Yes, I know.
Well, that's
never ending.
It's never ending.
Home ownership is never ending. No. I just we're getting too old for it. Bob and I both look at each other. We're like, okay, how much can we pay someone to do this? Yeah. Let's just pay someone.
Some of those, like Michael would never go for this, but maybe once I live out here for a while, I wouldn't either. But I feel like I could totally go live in one of those communities that, you have like your own mini apartment. Yeah. And then they have like the restaurant that you can go to right there, and then there's some little shopping, and it's almost like a dorm area. Yeah. I'm picturing like where Judy's living now. It's it's not assisted living, but it's like retirement living. Right. I could be all over that.
Just meet you in the diner. We'll get some food.
Totally.
Knit.
I mean, isn't that sad?
We could stay in our pajamas all day long.
I'd be so fine with that lifestyle. Michael watches this podcast, something with the Morgans. It's some homesteading thing.
Oh, cool.
And he's always watching it. Yeah. And the guy on there, just whatever episode, he was saying how he just likes to be busy. He likes to be doing things. And this is totally how my husband is. Yeah. And he says that he'd hurt his back the other day. And he was saying how he always has this stuff to do, and that he was just wishing he could have a day where he did nothing. Yeah. And so he hurt his back. So he had that day. He laid on the couch and did nothing. And he said it was the most miserable day of his life. Not because his back hurt, but because he just wanted to be doing stuff. Right. I'm like, dude, I just don't get that.
Well, it's funny because I go back and forth. Like yesterday when we sat on the deck, like literally the whole entire day until Emmy and I went to the rodeo. I felt lazy. Yeah. But at the same time, I was like, just enjoy it. But then I was like, but I feel lazy.
I know it is. I totally get that. But I think I hate this phrase because I feel like I'm using it way too much. But the older I get, I mean, if you're not hurting anyone, do what you want.
Right.
Like sure, if you're ignoring things that you need to be doing,
right? Yeah, neglecting things that need to be tended to. Yeah.
But who decided that we always have to be so busy and just so task oriented? Right. If it makes you happy, like I said, if it's not hurting anyone, just.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, I kept thinking, well, what should I be doing? Yeah. I'm like, well, laundry's been done. Yeah. Dishes are done. I don't know. Nothing really needs to be cleaned drastically.
Why can't you just enjoy life?
Yeah. But then the day went by and we were like, when my daughter, Emmeline, she mentioned, she was like, Mom, you should go to the rodeo with us. Because she was going to go with a group of friends. And so I wasn't going to go. And she was like, well, we have an extra ticket because so-and-so can't go. And so I was like, I love rodeo. So I was like, okay, I'll go. And it was funny because I was like, it felt good to get out, like to go do something. So I felt like
you had that downtime to recharge your batteries.
Yep, exactly. So it was like a good balance of like, I got to relax, but then I got to go out and go do something. So yeah, I guess there's a balance in life.
There is a balance, and I don't know, because I used to feel guilty or like there was something wrong with me because I didn't like doing things like camping.
Well, I think it's because you're married to somebody who likes to be busy all the time.
All the time.
So while he's busy and you're sitting, you feel like,
I totally feel like I'm being a bum.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to assure myself that, I mean, this is my life.
Exactly.
And I can't just sit around and I mean, my body would get sore just sitting all the time anyway, but I mean, why does it have to be
go
yeah
all the time?
That's our choice.
Yeah, totally. Well, as long as you're getting stuff done and you're doing what you need to do or what you feel like you need to accomplish, it's like, why not take a day off to just have a break or an afternoon
why can't
off?
that just be your day?
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
I really sound like I've just given up on life. This is what
Michael's
depression looks
like. Working on the farm. You're sitting in your knitting all the time.
I'm just laying in
eating your cookies and donuts. Drinking your coffee.
And then switching to moose drool in the afternoon. Okay, so maybe I'm in a
chase
slump
it down with some whiskey.
Exactly.
And then fall asleep.
Oh.
Get up the next morning and do it
all
all
over again. Good day. I just don't know what the problem is. Why are people so judgmental?
This is farm life to Michelle.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do?
Nothing else
Play
to
in the mud?
Got no cows to milk yet,
so
and
I never will. I say that now. I never thought I'd see this day. Exactly. So who knows what's coming next? He's stringing up the dead cow. And, no, I don't know. Making steaks. I have no idea what's coming next. I don't think it's exciting.
Who knows?
I know I've learned I can't rule anything out because I never in a million years would have pictured this.
In your nightmares, maybe. Not in your wildest dreams.
Exactly. So I just know now, don't say that that's never going to happen.
Never say never.
There was a time, that I said I was never going to have kids.
Right.
So I mean, pretty much whenever I've said I'm never going to do something, I end up
so you probably will have cows then.
In the middle of it all. God has a sense of humor.
For sure. For sure. He loves messing with you.
Yeah. And I seem to be the punchline.
Makes for great entertainment.
Just kidding. It's all good.
It is good. Fine. It's fun. It's very fun.
So you got an awesome bag.
I did. So, on the podcast last time, I went ahead and ordered this.
Right, you did. You ordered it
right online.
Yes.
Yeah. So Darn Yarn.
MN. Right, yeah.
Yeah. So I ordered her house.
I kind of want that one now.
It's so cute.
I kind of want to steal yours and make it mine, and you can have mine.
Oh my gosh, I don't think she has any more of these. It's the interior.
Actually, I saw on Instagram she was getting ready to do another shop update.
Oh,
but I don't need another one.
I know, but these. I love this bag.
I do too.
I love how it clips.
It's so simple, yet it's awesome.
Yeah, you can just hold it on your arm and knit away. While you're walking around. I haven't tried that yet, but I know
like she said, it's so big, but it also just condenses.
Totally. Yeah, I love, like Michelle and I were talking, how it just squishes down and, or you can fold it over, like people like to do.
And then it's so simple to, just clip those things and you're good to go.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but I love the smell of leather.
I love the look. I love that look of those leather.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's so cute. So I love it. I love it.
Well, I'm glad because remember after you purchased it, when we were done podcasting, you were kind of like, why did I do that?
Gosh.
I don't need another bag.
I've decided I'm not going to say that anymore, that I don't need another bag because everybody creates amazing bags.
Yeah.
And the next time an amazing bag comes out that I feel like I have to have, I'm going to have it. So
just accept it.
I'm not going to say that anymore.
Because we don't say never anymore.
That's right. But I even thought this bag is so big. I was like, and it's so cute that yesterday I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally just put my wallet in it and have it be a purse.
Did you do that?
I didn't, but I could.
Okay.
Because my purse that I carry around everywhere, it's out in my car, because there's no burglars out in the country. So I told Bob I'm leaving my keys in the car.
They're still assholes, though. No, I'm sorry, but
there's a difference, though.
We were driving home yesterday. I just have to insert this little story. We were driving home, and we were fairly close to. I mean, we were way out. It wasn't like this happened in wherever,
right?
And this guy just pulls out right in front of us, and so. It takes a little longer when you're driving a big 3500 truck with a trailer to slow down. That's why you shouldn't pull out in front of vehicles like that. They take longer to slow down and stop.
That's true.
So this guy brake checks us.
Oh, gee.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, we're not even riding your butt on purpose. Right. You just pulled out in front of us.
Off. Yeah.
So then we're just discussing, like, what is wrong with this person? Gosh. So then he gets in a little bit up the road. He gets in, like, the center lane to turn off. And I kind of look just to see, and he's flipping us off.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
People still do that. People still flip each other off. Nothing. I just laughed at him because I'm not going to flip someone off back. I mean, I'm not going to participate in that.
That's crazy.
It was so funny. I was like,
are you kidding
what did
me?
I miss?
Yeah. I mean, what did we do wrong here?
Yeah. But I think that's when people flip you off the most, is when they've done something stupid.
Yes, they feel guilty.
Because it makes them feel better.
Yes, it makes them feel better for being stupid.
Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's totally fine.
It was just funny.
But no, I have a purse that just, goes over your shoulder. And I have so much crap in there half the time that I feel like it's so heavy. And like after lifting all the windows and stuff, my shoulder was starting to hurt.
Totally, yeah.
And so lately when I've been carrying that big bag around, I just feel like, oh my gosh, it's so heavy. And so this was tempting to just throw my wallet in it and have it be lighter and just have it be on my wrist instead of up on my shoulder. So anyway, I just love it. I think it's so cute. I love it. And I love the material. Like Michelle said, it's collapsible, so I feel like you can just,
Yeah, let's show it. Like,
show it collapsed. Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's amazing.
I love it.
I love it. So I don't regret that purchase. It
good. I'm glad, because I feel like I kind of influenced it. So
it's okay. I pushed the button, or not button, but I
didn't open up Etsy for you.
You did not
on your own.
I did that all by myself. So yeah, but her bags are really cute. So check them out.
Yeah. Darn Yarn MN.
Darn Yarn MN, and she's on Etsy. So check them out. Cute.
I didn't show this. I should have showed this a couple episodes ago, because I've had it for a while now, and then I couldn't find it because it got packed in a box.
Yeah.
But it's by Ritual Design. I love their stuff. And the shawl cuffs are really popular now, so everybody's getting in on them. I loved this one because it's just a simple piece of leather.
Nice.
And I mean, you could do it around a couple times.
Yeah.
And then it's got this cute little clasp. My fingers look so bad.
Nice.
But again, this would be better if I could see. But isn't that so cute?
So I need to get that, because my cuff that I got, one of them, I was wearing it too much as a bracelet, and I busted it. The hole busted.
Oh no!
So I have one left, because I ordered two.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that clasp would be better for me, because then I could still wear it as a bracelet if I wanted.
Totally.
But because I love wearing them as bracelets.
I can't quite wear this. Could I? Doubled on my wrist. I'm not sure. I can't quite do it.
Might be a little too tight.
But it's so cute. I need to wear a shawl so I can wear my...
Yes, and I should have just kept it as a shawl pin, because I think...
no, you got some use out of it. I'm just sorry that it didn't last longer.
Yeah. Well, it's because the hole that the peg went into was very close to the end. And so just repeated use of taking it on and off, it just, So it's just,
okay. They are really
I don't know
cute
what I
as bracelets,
expected.
though. I agree. I had one in my purse yesterday because I brought a shawl because it was chilly again when we started out in the morning. But by the time we had to do all these errands yesterday. By the time we got to one of the destinations where I had thought that I'd wear this with, the thing, it was
too warm.
Yeah, it was too warm.
Yeah.
But
I have yet to wear it as a shawl thing, cuff. I should.
Well, we haven't really been in shawl weather. Yeah.
Although we've had some
except in the
stinky weather,
yes.
Lately. But so I need to wear it for what it's intended for.
Yeah.
So we've been knitting on.
Well, I have another community service.
Oh yes, we do community service. Let's just get that done.
Do I have other? Okay.
Well, and the cute pen you got me.
Oh yeah,
that was your community service. So Michelle got me this adorable pen with a little hedgehog
from the Clever Clove,
roasting marshmallows or doing whatever. And
I got one too. I just honestly have no idea where it is, but
I love it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
It's so cute.
I know. I thought it was so you, because he's out camping and
I want to camp. I just need to come camp out here.
Yeah,
I know.
Totally.
I miss camping.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. I don't.
It's your life now.
It's my life.
Permanently camping.
I miss living. It's only been a little over a week.
I know.
Could you imagine if I have like 52 more of these to do, or 51? I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take because we're waiting for his mother's house to sell, because it's like a manufactured home, and there is a market for used ones of those. So we want that
cleared out.
That needs to sell and then get out, and then our process be. So we're not even to the point where we can
start building.
Yeah, so we don't know where that and
when that'll happen. Yeah.
So, well, okay, I'm going to show this because I bought another pattern by Wendy Klein, who or it's Wendelica. I've always said it wrong. Little Woolly Things.
Okay.
And I bought it. Well, I kind of wanted a better picture than that. Sorry, I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is great. Oh, so she does line by line, which is great for some people. Personally, I wish it was a chart, just because I like charts better.
Yeah.
But I have a hard time reading the line by line stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted you guys to see.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's just really cute.
So it's a shawl? It's a
little shawl. I'll link it so you can get to it better. But I love so it's like, I love that. It's, again, the tassels. I think tassels are getting to me because I think they're really cute.
They are cute.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what she did there, but I'm going to try. And if I can't, because, I mean, she does give instructions on how to do all this. Yeah. If I can't, maybe I'll send her the yarn and say, will you do this for me?
Yeah, exactly. Help a girl out.
Exactly. But I wanted to I was hoping there was a little bit better picture. I think
it looks like a shawlette almost.
It's like a shawlette, but it's got this cute little. Maybe I can enlarge. Pretty. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, perfect.
Okay,
nice.
Because it's got like this little ruffle around this, like. It's just pretty. It's really the color of it's getting distorted on my, but, and I don't remember who the yarn's from, but I ordered the kit.
Oh, nice.
Because I love that color.
Yeah, it's a beautiful color.
And it comes with 2 skeins of that mauve color, and then one of like the darker, like a mini of the darker. And I don't know, it was just one of those middle of the night kind of things. I was like, I really like that. I think, again, I'm trying to comfort myself a little bit with, food and buying things.
Yeah, nothing's really changed.
Nothing's changed. Still me. And so oh God, never mind. Yeah, I'm getting back to my old. I did go a little while without doing much.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
I had that one whole episode where I didn't have any.
You didn't have anything.
Or maybe one. Did I have? I think I had nothing. It was so impressive, but I ordered from Long Dog Yarn a skein, and then she has some mini skeins. I'm kind of like hooked again.
I know. I'm trying really hard not to because we have to pay off the deck now, but so that's keeping me a little bit.
I definitely shouldn't be, but I'm still in adjustment mode. I'm just going to use that as an excuse. I get to use that for a little bit longer.
You're in crisis right now.
A little bit longer. I get to use that excuse. Well, this I couldn't pass up because Dyack Crafts had an update of their.
Are they all sold out now? Probably.
I haven't looked, but maybe
probably.
Their black nickel Northern Lights are just my absolute favorite.
Okay.
They're so.
They're beautiful.
I mean, they all look the same, so I don't really need to show you each package. But I got an 8, a 7, a 4, a 6, and then I'm working on a 5.
Nice.
And I have a 3.
Wow.
The 3 is the same as their 1, because I also have a 2.25.
Oh, okay.
And then I just have different cables. So but I was thinking, because these are the 5 or 5.5 inch, and then they also sell like 3 or 3.5 inch.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And those are usually in stock.
Nice.
And I was thinking, I guess if I wanted to have the option of doing a 16 inch, I'd have to get the shorter ones.
Yes. So you have a lot more to order.
I do.
You do?
Just opens things wide up.
Right.
So I think I'm going to... I know, even though they're so pretty, I'm going to sell my signatures.
Okay.
My signature needles. I'm going to try anyway. Yeah. So if you like signature needles and you would like a good deal on them, let me know. Because I have many sizes of their convertibles with different cord lengths.
Yeah.
They're so pretty.
They are. They're beautiful.
But these are my...
What's the cost comparison of signature versus Dyack?
They're about the same.
Oh, they're about the same?
These are spendy.
Yeah, okay. But I'm just saying, if you like them better, then it's not like you're spending more.
They're not more than signatures. They're probably about the same. Way more than Haya or Chowgu,
right?
Which I love. So I know it seems kind of silly to buy needles that are so much more expensive than less expensive needles that you actually really like.
Yeah.
And I can't explain my thought process as to why I think that's a good idea. Yeah, so I'm not going to try. I'm just going to tell you that I really like these needles.
She's just going to do it.
I'm just going to do it. Because I'm just living life how I want.
By our own rules.
Exactly.
Right. Nothing makes sense.
No standards whatsoever. No discipline. No self-control. There we have it.
It's all out the window.
It's all out the window. Because I had so much before.
I know.
I mean,
it's a different Michelle
just
here.
when you don't have a lot to begin with, you're screwed. I almost said something that I can't say right now about the DNA stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Anyhow,
moving on.
So that was, I think that's the end of my community service.
So sometime, I'm not saying today, but I need to knit a couple stitches with those just to see what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Because I want to at least try them.
No, you could do it on that thing because that's just knit and purl.
Just knitting, okay.
Well, so is this. So this is my soft tee by Petra. So now I've got it. I went about 18 or so inches.
Nice.
Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah. That's okay.
Because of the curl. I know. It doesn't look like it, but...
Yeah.
Do you guys see that? Okay.
Yeah.
So now
Will this roll like this, or do you think it'll roll flat? And do you care?
Yeah, somebody, and I'm so sorry. I don't remember your name.
It smells really good.
I mean, I don't remember who it was. No, but I always have a lot of stuff on my hands when I use a lot of balm.
It smells good. I just didn't know if Amy, Little Taylor, Dandelion Dog, I think she probably always smells like roses. I don't think she
Her
ever
poop
smells.
even smells good.
I think so. So I'm just thinking,
she sweats glitter.
Does it come this way?
No, I think it's from all the stuff I have because I'm always using stuff.
Okay. Well, it smells great. Whatever stuff you're using is great. Good. So yeah. And Amy smells good, I'm sure.
Yes.
So
And it's funny because this is definitely not a color that I would have ever picked out for me.
So pretty.
And I still don't even know that it's going to be a good color on me.
Pretty.
But I'm totally just going for it.
It will.
And so I've divided. I've got half of the stitches on waste yarn.
Okay.
And then I don't really know because I'm to that point in the pattern where I just divided it. So I don't know what comes next. But it's not much because that's got to be...
Yeah.
I guess I'd be down there, wouldn't it? If you were your beginning for your... So just under the... Yeah. And then a little... So now the rest of it I do back and forth instead of in the round.
Okay.
Just kind of a bummer, but it's okay.
Yeah. And does it have sleeves? Short sleeves?
It does have short sleeves.
Okay.
I'll probably just cap them.
Okay.
Just because I like that. Mm-hmm. It'll almost be like a tank, but have a little bit... So you're almost done? I'm kind of getting close. Yeah. So that's good. That's awesome. I'm down to that much of one skein.
Wow.
And then that much of that one, but I have a whole nother one.
Oh, good. Okay.
So I'm sure I'm going to have quite a bit of leftover.
Yeah.
Which
it's good.
Is good.
Break them up into minis.
If
you do our mini swap, not mini swap, when you do
your advent calendar.
Advents,
yes.
Maybe I'll get a little bit.
I have a whole bin actually of minis and yarn set aside for Advent calendars for you guys, and I have it in a bin with all my Christmas project bags so that I can find it.
Nice. Good. That'll give you something to do in the cold winters.
That's right. Sitting in here dividing up have my little scale. Right. I was going to tell you about those minis from Bohemian.
Yes. Bohemia Fibers.
The way they knit up is kind of interesting. And I mean, you can't totally tell in the hat. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know if I can find which one it is. But it's like this. Mm-hmm. It's almost like half the colors that you see. There's no way I'm going to be able to explain what I'm thinking here. They knit up kind of interesting. No, you know where you can really see it? It's not on the hat. It's on the blanket, which is in the trunk of my car. So next episode, I will pull that out and try to show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Because it's kind of interesting how they knit. And it's also the number of stitches I'm doing. Okay. So that makes a difference.
And all that stuff.
So never mind. We'll revisit this. But I had a few thoughts going. Let me get back to the soft tee.
Okay.
Somebody, and again, I apologize because I just don't remember, and I never answered you, and I meant to. So if you're watching, you told me that you were doing the soft tee and that you ripped it out because it was curling too much and it just seemed too big. And remember this, I had torn it out because it was too big. Yes. And you mentioned the rolling thing. So I'm sorry that I led you to a project that didn't work out for you. Mm-hmm. I don't know that it's working out for me, mm-hmm. but I'm going to finish it and I'm going to wear it.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Even if I wear it out in the field.
That's right.
Out in the hay.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the damn thing.
That's good.
Yes. I'm not ripping it out.
That's good. That's good. So. See, and I mean, I'm proud of you for that because I feel like I would be the type that would be like, the yarn's so pretty. If I don't like the project, then I'm ripping it out. You know?
Yeah, I totally agree with that, but I'm sticking with it.
That's good. Yeah. That's good.
Because I think that the sweater itself is pretty, mm-hmm. and with the rolling, that's why I knit so much longer. Right. It's one of the reasons I knit longer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
it's not like you need that extra little bit, couple inches.
Right. Yeah. And I don't mind the look of the roll, because to me it just kind of almost looks like an I-cord bind off or something. It just kind of... Mm-hmm. So that really won't bother me as long as I've knit it long enough to compensate for... Right. For that. I mean, there's some patterns that, you don't want the ends rolling. Right. Oso's mad again.
Yes.
He's such a little jerk.
So funny. He's got a lot of attitude in a tiny little body.
He so does.
Yeah.
So what else you got?
Well, the only thing I've really been knitting... Well, it's funny. I
see lots of things in there.
Yes. So I've been crocheting because I keep wanting to knit or crochet Magnolia a blanket. My niece, who's coming any day, any hour.
Oh, is it really? Are we that close?
Yeah, she was doing the 1st.
End of July.
No, she was doing the 1st.
Oh, no wonder you're.
So I keep I keep texting her every morning. Any baby news? Any Magnolia news?
Wow.
So anyway, I started on a 3.5, just doing the back and forth.
These colors are beautiful.
Yeah, and some I did more of because I was like, I just love that color.
Yeah.
So this is on a bigger gauge. Okay, so this is going to be a lot looser, drapier.
But I like that.
Yeah, which is fine.
Because that's one of the things that, kind of bug me about crochet is sometimes it just feels so thick and tight.
Yeah.
This is nice and airy. And like you said, it's drapey.
Yeah. That's funny you mentioned that. Because, so I wasn't knowing I didn't know if I loved this or not. Okay. So then I thought I'm going to go to Michael's and get a smaller hook. And so then I started this one.
No, you stay down.
This is on a, it does say, 2.75. Oh my gosh. So one of these I'm just going to keep for myself, and one of them will be Magnolias. This one's going to take a lot longer because it's
smaller hook?
tiny hook, and it's a lot. I did it a lot width-wise.
So I'm guessing this one's for you.
Probably. Because I feel like that will be more drapier for a baby.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this one I've been doing, and this one's taking, of course, a lot longer to get across, and it's a lot tighter gauge.
Okay.
But the bigger it gets, it'll be drapier because of the weight.
Do you like, not that you're going to change anything, but which do you like better as far as...
Well, this is more fun, the bigger gauge, to crochet than this, because I feel like...
What about aesthetically?
Aesthetically, it's hard to say because the yarns I've picked for this are very pastel-y, and it doesn't mean I'm going to stick with not pastel-y, but I don't know what you'd call it.
Yeah, they're not pastel-y because I love them.
Yeah. Whereas this is crazy.
I think that I'm showing this, and it's not even showing up. I think I'm being helpful.
Yeah, whereas this is crazy. it's more random, I don't know.
It feels awesome.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't know.
But you haven't done enough of this to really get the feel.
Exactly. This I have to definitely pay attention more because it's tighter, and it's smaller, whereas that I can speed through it a lot faster.
So what is this called?
It's just, I know people ask me. I know,
because I'm going to want to put it in the show notes.
It's just the,
which I will do this time. I didn't do it last
time. Okay, let me look on YouTube really quick, because I want you guys to know which one it is.
This. What's up with this?
Because a lot of people ask. I know. I think that's one of Angelique's yarns.
Pretty. And this bottom one, I love that. That looks familiar.
That is gorgeous. I know.
That's what's her names. And Yarn Boy, isn't that the the fairy something? Yes,
fairy. That is one of my all-time favorite colors of all time. Yes. What is her name? Sharon.
Look at
from
that.
Knit Style.
Knit
Style. Yeah. Knit Style. Fairy hair. Fairy.
It had something to do with a fairy.
It is one of my favorite. She just, every time she shows her yarn, I'm like, I could buy every skein of her yarn.
I really like, and I have some of that packed away somewhere at Carrie's house.
Yeah, she's amazing. Okay, I'm going to look it up for you because I want you guys all to know what.
And I should write down, I'm not grabbing your crotch. I know this feels weird.
It doesn't feel weird. That sounds bad because it makes it sound like my crotch gets grabbed all the time, and then it's not weird. Anyway, it's the Bella Coco. And I'm just going to show you the picture. It's the purple one, so everybody can know. It's Bella Coco. She does a ton of crochet. It's her granny stripe tutorial.
Will you screenshot that and then send it to me?
Yes. Let's see if
for anyone who is facing a lung cancer
diagnosis. My lovely ad here.
Just the other thing that you showed was
I was hoping it would show the picture of the beginning so that you could see like which one it is. But you're right.
I started one. Remember?
I didn't get it.
I might even still have it somewhere started in a project book, but I'll never find it, so never mind.
Okay, so you'll know it's the purple one if I just screenshot.
Because Bella Coco sounds familiar, so I know that she has
a ton of YouTube videos. Yeah. So, and she's very, very good. And that tutorial is so amazing.
You got me thinking. Mm-hmm. After seeing it with a little bit of the larger.
Yeah.
This doesn't look large though.
It's not large. It's bigger, but.
Okay. I'll have to remember what
to you.
Is. Okay, thanks. And then before you leave, if we remember, I'd like to remember what size this is.
Yeah.
I guess size doesn't matter. Just grab one of my hooks that looks bigger.
Size matters. It's 3.5.
3.5.
3.5. Yeah. So, and I tried it on different ones.
3.5 is equivalent to like a size 5 needle, right? Like a knitting needle. I don't know. Well, I mean, just thinking, because sometimes when we get these needles, they also show them
the millimeters.
Yeah, because this is a US 6 is a 4.
Okay,
so yeah, it's about a 5.
Yeah,
and that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's not too tiny. Yeah. But these are just from Michaels. The other one is just from Michaels, but it's just all metal because it was weird. I went to buy one of them that looks just like this, but it was all jacked up at the bottom, and I was like, what is wrong with that thing? So I just ended up buying, and this was like $1 something.
Not a big investment.
Super cheap, and it's fine. It's not uncomfortable. I mean, I do like the rubber, but it's fine. So that's what I've been crocheting on the deck, just sit out. But the project I've been knitting on the ton, which I'm proud of myself because, well, I'll just tell you. Okay.
Let's see.
So it's so funny because this thing is huge. It's ginormous.
It's awesome.
So I've been knitting on, you guys all know, forever. Not forever, but, what is it called?
I can't remember what it's called.
The Ziggy.
How can I forget that?
Ziggy by Hohi. But as you know, I'm doing it with Mohair. So, little story. So I bought the Mohair from you.
Yeah.
Okay. Already ran out.
Oh my gosh.
This is huge. This is going to be a huge shawl because I've already gone through 2 skeins of fingering, 2 skeins of Mohair.
Wow.
I'm now on my 3rd skein of fingering and 3rd skein of Mohair.
So did you have to do it? Let me just let you talk.
Okay. So...
So hard for me to shut up.
So this thing already is humongous, and I still have more to go.
Oh my gosh.
It's huge.
I love it.
It's huge. But to me, it's going to be like a huge blanket.
It's fabulous.
It's
Leslie, I love it. Oh my gosh, it's heavenly.
It's so soft, though. Okay, so my problem is I'm curious how it shows up on the screen. I'm curious. Okay, so what happened was... I cannot get any more of the main fingering Whisper from Carie, who doesn't dye anymore. I know, but to think of digging through it, I was like, Michelle has a skein, but we'd have to go over to Carrie's and dig through and all of her.
Where it's at, yes.
Yeah. So I found this skein in my stash, Suburban Stitcher.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Her Sweet Adeline.
And it totally matches the...
It's not as white as Carrie's. So Carrie's has more of a white background with just a pale pink.
But I mean, it matches the Mohair really well.
Well, I had to change Mohairs too. Oh, so this is,
really pretty.
It is Secret Heart by Olann. So I had to switch Mohairs too.
Okay.
But you really can't tell that
Where
much.
did you switch?
Several rows back.
Okay.
So it's not that drastic.
No.
So I have one more lace section, which is going to take several more inches. And then the bind off, which is a picot bind off. So it's going to be
are you going to do the picot?
I don't know. What else would I do? What do you think I should
Whatever you want.
But what do you think I should do?
I hate the picot.
I don't like picot either.
You know what I like, and I say this all the time, is the I-cord bind off.
The I-cord? Maybe I'll do
Just because I think that it gives it a little bit of weight.
Yes.
To kind of... I don't know.
Yes, and I'm not the type that's going to pin out a picot.
Oh, heck no.
So that's the thing. This thing's going to be huge.
That's why I never do it. And now, excuse me, doing the I-cord bind off on something this big is going to be a commitment of time.
Yes. But a picot would too.
So it really would.
Anything's going to be.
But you could look, you could just look at different bind offs and find one that you like. But
now with the I-cord, would I go up a needle size to make sure that it's not So it's stretchier?
I mean, do you need it to be stretchier?
No, but
just don't do it real tight.
Yeah, I don't want it to be tight.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was pretty proud of myself because I went through my stash. I didn't go out and buy more.
You did good.
And I think it's fine.
I mean, because look at this.
I know.
It's
the same color family.
It really is.
Yeah. The only thing I'm missing in this is the green. The punch of green that you see periodically. Okay. I'm not going to get that. Although this has a tiny bit of yellow green. It's hard to tell.
I think this is
it's still sparkly because I wanted the mane to have sparkle like Carrie's did.
If you hadn't told me, just looking in your bag and looking with the shawl, I would not have.
Now once I do a lot more, it'll be interesting to see. You'll probably be able to see, but I'm like, I don't care. It's gonna be wrapped around me. Nobody's gonna go, what did you do there? It's not drastic enough, and I didn't want to buy more yarn, so I was like, but this thing is huge. But this was all that I want to knit on.
Oh, I love it.
But now I'm on the lace section, and I have to do the lace pattern this whole so you really have to pay attention. Yeah, you have to pay attention.
Well, how many is in each repeat?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Stitch
I think 11.
markers.
I think 11
will save your life.
No, it's true. You're right. I should do that probably.
You really should.
I really should. No, you're right. That's very smart because I did screw up somewhere back on one of the other lace and it did throw off the pattern, but I was like, I don't care. Once I tried fixing it.
Go that far. No, just throw some in there.
But no, you're right. I should do that. So I was just proud of myself because I was like, I'm using my stash, and I love Suburban Stitcher's yarn, and I had held off using this because I loved it so much.
I know I have some of hers that I just, it's like I have to find the perfect thing for them.
It's ridiculous.
We have to get past that.
I know, and I did. I broke through. I broke through the whatever.
Baby steps.
Sweet Adeline, it's beautiful. It's her glitter sock. But I've had this for a while and I just love it. And to me it was great. I was like, oh my gosh, they go well together.
See, it's good that you'd saved it because it ended up saving you.
It saved my life.
Yes,
really.
It did.
Saved my project. So this is all I want to knit on because I'm just sitting out on the deck. If it's
you're
chilly,
almost done.
I'm almost done.
So
yeah, but it is huge.
It's really big.
So I don't think Hohe had this in mind for her shawl because it's like.
Well, I will tell you this: if I was going to knit this shawl, I would absolutely do it how you did it.
So it's going to take like 6 skeins.
I might make sure I had all the same. Yes, but no, you've done great.
Yeah.
Or you could also do
fade. You could do mini.
You could do different, like different sections with
you
the
totally
laces, and that way you wouldn't have to have all the same.
You could. So. Yeah, that's all I've been knitting on. I have all these other projects sitting at my house.
I think you took a good pattern and you made it even better by adding that mohair.
I love it. Well, I just looked at it like I have so many fingering weight shawls that I just don't wear, and I thought with that it'll be so warm and cozy.
You can just wrap
up
my gosh, and
it'll be perfect. Yeah. It'll be like a blanket almost.
I love it.
So I love it. So that's all I've wanted to work on.
I don't blame you. Get that thing done.
Yeah. So I'm anxious. Hopefully by our next podcast, that will be off the needles.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I loved it, and maybe the birds of a feather will be next. The next shawl, although I think I have probably other shawls. Yeah, I have that hap shawl and the needles.
Yeah.
Which I haven't touched. I mean, I haven't touched anything else except
you weren't
for that.
really in love with your situation with that.
Yeah,
so that makes it harder to work on.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking, if there's any inkling that you might rip it out, you really don't want to put more time into it. I know,
exactly. So I really have to just kind of have it in timeout until I decide exactly what to do.
Yeah.
So that's all I have done.
And that's, I mean, I know I was looking around thinking, well, what else do I have? Well, I got nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is our good, I mean, it's a good time. We've made it over an hour. We had a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So that's good.
And I think we covered it.
I think we did.
Or it's in the trunk of my car.
That's right.
Or in a box, or in a bin, or at Carrie's house.
Carrie's house, wherever. Who knows?
Yep,
It could be anywhere.
We'll find that's true. That's true. Be coming across things for a while.
That's right.
And they'll seem new
I'm
again.
just proud of you that we had everything to podcast. I mean, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, what if we get out there and it's like, where is everything? Like, what are we going to do? And it didn't take that long. Like, it was just like normal.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, really,
where's the microphone?
Exactly. We had different things that we were looking for, but we found it all.
Made it work.
So
it's perfect.
It is.
Well, thanks for having us out at your property.
No, thank you.
And
I sent her a message the other day. I said, if you happen to be at the store, and you see any moose drool beer, would you pick me up some? Because I can't find it out here. Yeah. And so they were sweet, and
we found some at Fred Meyer's.
Brought us.
Yeah, Fred Meyer's had.
Now maybe there's a Freddy's here that has it. I'll have to.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a couple options. There's Freddy's in Longview.
Oh, okay. That'd be perfect.
I think.
Okay. If that's true, it'd be perfect.
You know what I was thinking when we were somewhere is it has been over, like 25 years or so since I've moved to a new location.
Yeah.
Like I've moved to a couple different houses in the same area.
Right. Within 10 minutes of each other or something. Yeah.
Or a couple miles. But to like totally move to a different environment.
Mm-hmm. Different city, different.
Yeah. So it's, when I was driving over to Lori's the other day, I was looking for this laundromat that I'd found online. I'd read some reviews because, we don't have facility here to do laundry. And I'm not going to always do it at a friend's. I think that would be kind of pushing the boundaries. Well, she says it's not, but I just feel kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I was trying to find this one, and I had MapQuest or Google Maps telling me, and it was like, I didn't know the streets.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
It is a weird feeling.
So weird.
Because I've lived in the same general area for so long. I know my way around.
Right.
I know all the streets.
Maybe
not all
roads.
the streets, but I can get anywhere. And I know where things are. And now I'm at a total loss.
It's a whole new,
I don't know where things are. I mean, I have a few things in my head that I kind of know where they are. Yeah. But for the most part, I'm just like, it's weird.
Yeah.
But
is it kind of fun in a way just to discover new things?
It probably will be once I feel a little more settled.
Yeah.
Because right now it just adds to my anxiety of
true.
Everything's changed in my life.
Yes.
Again, not whining.
Right.
Just, it's just
it's an adjustment. Huge.
Just getting in touch with what I'm feeling.
Yes.
Instead of just feeling like things aren't right.
Right.
But I think once I feel like things here have settled a bit, and then I can go out and explore. Yeah. Like just for fun.
Yes.
But when you're trying to accomplish something and you just don't feel like you know where anything
then it's frustrating.
It's a little frustrating, So but it's good for me to
totally
whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I would probably want to neglect my work here and just go explore. I'd be like, let's go fight. Like, where are we going to eat dinner? Where are we going to let's go.
The thing is that just to go explore is at least like at least a 15-minute drive, if not more. Just so it's not like
it's not a hop, skip, and a jump. Just
and that's a whole other thing to adapt to is like the whole going to the store thing. Like we'll be at the store and Mike will be like, "Well, do we need any? What do you want to get?" And I'm like, I don't know. My mind's just blank.
Right.
Well, you're at the store.
Yes, you're not going to be here again the next couple days, so.
Unless you make another 20-minute drive or whatever, or like go for us. Excuse me. Oregon has no sales tax.
Yeah.
And Washington does. Well, it's always been that as an Oregonian, you can show your ID and not have to pay their sales tax. But as of July 1st or 2nd, they changed that law, and now we would have to pay it. And then what they say is at the end of the year, you save your receipts, and at the end of the year, you can file this claim, and they'll reimburse you. Well, I know that they're just banking on people not doing that.
Right.
And then who's to say that that law is not going to, something's not going to get repealed with that, and then you save all these receipts, and then you don't really get your money back.
Right.
So, shopping over in Washington, I don't mind paying a little bit of sales tax, but I don't want to pay it all the time.
No.
And so, if there's, ideally, I'll do most of my shopping not in Washington. Right. Just to avoid that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's a whole new world.
Yeah, so it makes shopping different because I definitely is one of those people. Safeway was in walking distance to my house. So I went to the store all the time.
And you had lots of options.
Fred Meyer wasn't far, Whole Foods, whatever. Yeah. Everything was quite close.
Yes.
It never would have occurred to me before to drive 15 minutes to go to the grocery store. Right. And that would be like a really long drive. Yeah. And
my husband, he works with a guy that lives like out in Malala from his work.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a trek. So, or maybe he lives further out. I think he lives further out, Colton or something like that. So when he goes into the store, he actually brings a cooler.
That's what. Yeah. Okay. So when we went to Astoria the other day, we went into the Costco in Warrenton, and I wasn't super impressed, but we couldn't buy anything. Oh. Because we didn't have a cooler with us. We just weren't even thinking.
Yeah.
And a lot of our shopping needs have changed. We're just not going to buy
bulk.
Exactly. But true. Even at the grocery store, we're like, we need to be those people that bring a cooler now when we go to
Isn't that crazy?
store.
It's so weird to think about. Yeah.
Not just to the Safeway in Clatskanie, because that's not bad, but
well, unless you have other running around to do, then you might need to.
Well, exactly. That's a good
point. Or plan a trip to where that's
you
at
go
the
to
end
the
of your
store
trip.
last. Yeah. So it is. It's just learning a different.
Totally
different. It's not bad. It's just different.
Yeah, it's just different. It's just an adjustment. Totally.
So and then cooking in an RV and stuff. It's just a different. So I have a lot of learning to do. There's a learning curve with me being out here.
Yes.
And,
yes. Well, like you were saying, you have your air fryer. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
An air fryer. She has it outside the RV, but it's in the shop.
Yeah.
So she air fries out there because you were saying the smoke alarm goes off.
Oh yeah,
in here if you cook.
I did something in here in the air fryer. I was like making hash browns or something.
Yeah.
Nothing was burning.
Right.
It's just the exhaust from it made the smoke alarm go off, and it freaks the dogs out.
Yeah.
And
so just cooking outside. But you're inside still.
Yeah, I do a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
And then washing dishes is probably the biggest challenge in the RV. So it definitely impacts how I think when I'm staying at Lori's, I might.
Oh my gosh, you might be going outside using the hose for stuff.
Just to feel at home.
That's right.
I'm
not used to this modern convenience anymore.
I might try to wash some vegetables and cut them up and just do the things that would be prep stuff, because I just don't want to do it in here.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but in an RV, and I have to get over this, but I always feel like the water. Now, we have bottled water outside. We have one of the big water cooler things, and that's what we drink and make coffee with. But, like, just water coming out of the faucet.
Yeah, you don't feel like it's as clean.
Yeah. I guess we could put one of those things on it.
A filter or something.
And it's probably just mental, because I know it's just coming from a hose. And water in a house goes through pipes. There's really no difference. But I just feel like...
Well, in the hose, you might actually be able to clean... to a certain degree.
So you think maybe it's better?
It might be better than a household.
But I just feel like
pipes.
I don't want to wash off vegetables in my RV water.
Yeah.
I just feel like it. I don't even like to brush my teeth with it, but I'm doing it. But I think it's got to just be in my head.
It's a mental thing. Yeah.
Most of my problems are.
All goes back to that.
Yep. So anyway, well, thanks for joining us and encouraging us to keep doing this.
Yes. And I was excited. It was 2 weeks. I mean, we kept on.
We stayed
on schedule. So
we'll see what 2 weeks from now looks like.
Yes.
But I think it would be fun. We want to do it at a rest area.
Yes.
Because
a truck stop.
We just think that's appropriate.
Yes.
But I also want to come down and do one on your deck, because that would be perfect.
Oh, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll have lots of places. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I think it's an adventure.
The world is our... No, the world
is our oyster.
Is that the
Which
same?
I don't know what that means.
Well, like, I don't either. That's why I started saying it, and then I thought, I don't get it.
It doesn't make sense. The world is our oyster.
Is that what they say?
I think so.
I think
that's what comes to my mind, but I don't know. What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, there's a sand, start out with a grain of sand, and then you get a pearl.
But then what does that mean about
the world? What is up with that?
The world is a pearl?
We have a...
I don't know.
We're going to have to come back to that, too.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You guys will tell us.
Yeah,
what does
exactly.
It mean? Please explain. What does that mean?
Exactly. And I'm so, last episode I did no show notes, and I knew I wasn't going to get to that. But this time I think I will. I think I'll be able to get to some show notes. So remains
whatever you have time for.
Exactly. I know. Nobody really cares.
That's right.
That's fine.
If you need to know something.
But again, if there's anything that I don't put in the notes or don't put up on the screen or whatever, just send us a message or ask on YouTube.
Doesn't guarantee we'll answer, but hopefully
absolutely not.
I think there was one question that hadn't been answered, but I think it was directed at you. On our YouTube.
Do you remember what it was?
No, I don't remember what it was. But somebody asked a question about some kind of a pattern. They wanted to know the name of it or something.
Hopefully I answered it. If not, ask me
I don't think
again.
you hadn't as of the other day. But I don't know. You may have by now.
Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah. But we try to answer them. We try.
Ask multiple times.
Yeah. Keep bugging us. Keep bugging us.
Sometimes it takes a few times.
Yeah. Definitely.
We won't feel like you're bugging us.
No.
Bug away.
Yes.
I have much worse bugs in my life.
That's right.
So.
Yes.
Anyhow, have a good...
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to say goodbye to each other right now because we'll both cry, but...
That's right.
But we'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
And for sure.
There, I did it again.
I know.
Shaking the table.
I know. Well, we're just shaking all over the place,
We'll see you guys on Instagram, maybe, if you're there. If not, maybe, whatever. We'll talk to you later. See you in a couple weeks. All right.
Bye.
We're in Candy Skein. And there's a Candy Skein worker. And there's some yarn. That's what we're here for. That's what we live for. It's a really cute shop. Did you guys come from Colorado? Where'd you guys move out here from?
San Diego.
Oh, okay. San Diego, Colorado, whatever. Sometimes I like to pretend I know what I'm talking about.